Hey guys, it's a Magic Monday. Woohoo! It's a happy Monday. A mindful Monday? It's been a beautiful Monday. And I'm happy in my heart. And I'm going to share a little poetry with you today titled Human Heart. We'll read it to you and then we'll break it down just a little bit. There's some good stuff here. Happy, healthy human heart. By fickle thought you're torn apart, lost in lies your birth and part. Sense the truth from whence you start. Each passing thought a trail you'll find that leads within, inside, behind, beneath the fickle thoughts of mind, to truth and joy of purest kind. It's there you'll find the place of rest that saintly seek and sage behest, where soul resides in cozy nest, the place you'll find you feel your best. And it all starts with reflection. Human heart. Do you believe it? It's true. These things are available to me and to you, the joy and the peace. Well, let's break this down just a little bit. Happy, healthy human heart. We're born with a happy and healthy heart, and born to thrive and to live and to embrace the human experience, to feel that joy, sense that peace. By fickle thought, you're torn apart. It is really the mind that begins to distort reality and causes us to get caught up in the mirage and lost in the illusions that cause the confusion, that cause us to lose our peace of mind or lose touch with that joy that's already there, or that happy heart that's already inside us starts to take a back seat to the mental fabrications we call life. Lost in lies your birth in part. Think about it. From the moment that you're born, parents, before we even have the capacity to comprehend, everybody's telling us about life and who we are. And it creates this identity, this sense of self that is based on the opinions of others more than anything else. And it really undermines our ability to understand our true self. And when we go out seeking to know ourselves or seeking to make sense of life, we do so with these filters on, these lenses that kind of cause us to look at things not as they actually are, but as we've been trained to believe they are, trained to see it in some particular way. Sense the truth from whence you start. I like the word whence. It's the cause, it's the source, it's the origin. Sense the truth from whence you start. From that point of inception, or perhaps prior to that point of inception, there was some element of truth about our self-identity, about who we are, what it means to be human being, what it means to be you, what it means to be me. Can you sense that? It's going to defy language. It's going to defy comprehension at the head level, but we can feel it, we can sense it at the heart level. We can know ourselves truly and intimately here in the heart, not so much here. Each passing thought a trail you'll find that leads within, inside, behind. We stop and pause. We take a deep breath, maybe spend a little time meditating or just staring out the window, but notice and begin to observe the thoughts flowing through the mind and realize that each passing thought is like a trail, and we can follow these thoughts, but we don't really have to. We can kind of slow down the thought process and kind of start to spend a little time dwelling in the gaps between thoughts, and there we're going to find trails that lead between the thoughts, within, inside, behind, inside the understanding, the reality of where these thoughts are coming from, behind the mask of the mind to that essence, that awareness that is observing and utterly aware of the experience that we're living in this exact moment. Beneath the fickle thoughts of mind, there's truth and joy of purest kind. This is something that pretty much every spiritual teacher in the world has ever taught, right? Jesus, the Buddha, Gandhi, you name them, right? They're saying, you know, beneath these, I gotta have money and I gotta have that, there's this, beneath the fickle states of mind. It's not just about being infatuated and being happy or getting an ice cream cone and feeling like, oh man, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. There's true joy It's pure. It's incorruptible. It's there always underneath all of these layers of crap. Fact. It's there you'll find the place of rest that saintly seek and sage behest. It's there in the heart, there in that joy, in that core, in that essence of who we are, that we find that rest. No need to try to chase after things in our mind. No need to try to create or fabricate some life that's going to be happy or satisfying. It's there, the satisfaction. It's there, that peace. It's there, that joy. Always in the heart. Always, always, always available. Saintly seek. A lot of people go off into a cave, or they go off into a monastery. I'm telling you, that's not necessary. Spend a little bit of alone time. Connect the head to the heart, and you're well on your way to experiencing that peace for yourself. Believe me. Why not? Try it and find out. That saintly seat, that place of rest where soul resides in cozy nest. That place you'll find you feel your best. It all starts with reflection. The soul resides in a cozy nest. It's there. It's kind of wrapped up. We talk a lot about the ego, and wow, the ego is bad. It causes all this headache. The ego is what causes us to make fools of ourselves and to be arrogant and to disrupt relationships and really get so caught up in our head that we're not tuned into the actual frequency and vibes of life, right? The ego is a shell. It's kind of this protection mechanism. It's this self-identity that's built on all these concepts that are not based in reality. They're loosely attached to the illusion of reality, but they're not actually real. It's just thoughts. And the thoughts do in fact subside. They change. They come and go with time. Inside this cozy nest, the soul rests, because underneath those thoughts there is that abounding love and joy that's always there and always available. And inside of that is the awareness that permeates every fiber and cell of our being, that permeates and facilitates the intelligent existence that we get to experience as a human being. And that's a beautiful thing, And how? This is the place we feel our best, when we're in tune, we're in touch with ourselves and connected, right? We all want to connect somehow. We want to connect with people. We want to connect. Social media, boom, let's connect. But really we're trying to connect with something bigger than ourselves. It's the awareness that we're just a small part. We're an infinitesimal speck in a great big huge universe, and that's cool, right? The really, really cool thing is that we are connected from the beginning to the end and back again. It's like infinity. Follow my finger, follow my finger. The infinite nature of reality, in fact, incorporates us. It permeates us. It is part of us, and we are part of it. And this I consider to be self-evident truth. It all starts with reflection. It starts with a deliberate taking a moment to create some separation between what we think and what is real. Reflection is putting it out there. Maybe writing it down. I find that writing down is a powerful, powerful tool, because then we can see the thoughts that are going through our head, and we can reflect and say, wait a minute, that's not real. That's not what I really think or how I really feel. That's just how I'm feeling kind of caught up right now, caught up in this ego mind state, or in this illusion, in this mirage. And so we begin with reflection to create that little bit of separation, that space. And in that, then we begin to unravel and undo and remove the layer upon layer upon layer of distortion. We begin to take off the lenses and the things that we were taught in childhood were true. We begin to take off our concepts of social norm and what is and isn't acceptable and all of that kind of stuff. And that's just kind of a little introduction. Happy, healthy human heart. I guess I got a little bit deep, guys, but what the hell? It's fun, right? It's a beautiful day. Let's have a mindful Monday. Let's take a few breaths. Let's tune in, tap in to that joy that's always there. Wear it on the face, smile. It's a good day. It's a good life. It's a good day to be alive, and I hope that you enjoy it. Peace.